Hello there and welcome. This is Iteggro. In this session I'll show you how to import library subjects into your library management module on the Integgro Office solution. Now I've launched my application and I'll go straight to library subjects, and here I have an empty list of library subjects, so I need to import my list of library subjects here. Now before I import it, I need to prepare a template, so I'll go straight and click on import data from Excel, and what I'll do is I will export my data template so that it gives me an idea of the structure of what is expected to be on Excel. So as you can see here, we have the code, I have the parent subject and the actual subject and so on. So these are the items that this kind of template which guides me and tells me what I need to do. So I'll just maybe make it a bit clear. So I'll need to fill this with my items. Now separately, I've prepared my my list of library subjects, which is similar to what we are looking at. So I have a code here, I have my parent and so on. So the idea would be you need to also pay keen interest on the coding. Now the code is supplied through you by the system, because this is what determines your auto insertions for the numbers within the series that you have for your library subjects. So you can create your codes against your library subjects, and you use this extension here to spread your sequence series throughout. So I had already done that on my list. I'd created the channel for the code, and I'd also decided what I need for my coding to be like. So mine is like SBJ 0 and then the number, that's what I'm using. So my template is ready. What I'll need to do is I'll just go straight to my system and import that template. So I would do that, come to import file. I'll select my subject. As you can see from the preview, this is the same subjects that I was looking at. My last number in the series is 439, so I expect to import all of that into my list. So before the final importation, you get a preview of all the information that is imported within the solution, so you can actually just cross-check and see whether you have all the items in place. So we have this 439, which is the last item that I put there. Now I'll need to commit all of this because my list is empty. If I had any data there that I wish to overwrite, then I could use this clear table and replace all. So if I use that, then it would overwrite everything that I have. Or I can just select a few. Maybe after this loading this, you can select just a few that you wanted. So all the ones that you've checked are the ones that are going to be imported. Currently I'm interested in importing all of it, so what I'll do, I'll select on commit all, and I will commit that to my list. So importation complete. So now you'll get a prompt message that says we now need to adjust the numbering sequence for the items that are imported, meaning that as you can see here, we have this is a library subject, this is a list for my library subjects. My number series started at 1, the last one is 440. So the last one we used, I think, is 439. So I'll just put that back to 439. So it means that when I add a new subject, then I'll get the 440 for my next series. So that way I have my list of items. So just refresh that. As you can see, I have 439 list of subjects within the solution. So if I just double click on one, I'll be able to see what I have there. If I was to add a new subject, I'll use the add new button, and now you can see my subject code has gone to 440, and that's how the sequences work. So if I put a subject called tragedy for that, and perhaps the parent subject should be the same. Days allowed for borrowing, maybe you can borrow it for just 3 days, and maybe I put $2 per day in case you go beyond the days. For reservation fee as well, we can do $2. So I can save and close that. So that would refresh my list, and now I have tragedy as the 440 on my list. Okay, so that's how you can import your list of subjects and also add your subjects to your library management module. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next videos. Feel free to subscribe so that you can get to know when I upload new videos for this solution. See you next time.